Terrifier is a 2016 indie slasher film directed, produced, and written by special effects master Damien Leone. Terrifier is unique because it's one of the rare low-budget movies that uses its budget effectively. In Terrifier, Leone hones his craft at creating gory splatter film shock even with a relatively scant $35,000 budget. Now that Terrifier will be re-released in more than 700 theaters, I figure it's time to revisit a flawed movie that nonetheless paves the way for its superior sequel, Terrifier 2. In this review, I'll argue Terrifier is a good special effects movie dragged down by generic characters. The best part of this movie is by far the special effects. Hardcore Terrifier fans know Damien Leone filmed the 2008 movie The Ninth Circle, which briefly features Art the Clown, to demonstrate Leone's deep knowledge of practical effects. Terrifier's morbid special effects disturb and unsettle audiences with grotesque murder and mutilation. The infamous hacksaw scene exemplifies how Leone's bloody special effects shock audiences. To this day, I cringe when I think about this iconic scene. I feel horrified when I imagine what it would feel like to be Dawn, helplessly bound as a sadistic clown painfully mutilates you in front of your friend on what should have been a fun Halloween night. The best horror movies feature deaths so gruesome and tragic that we can't help but feel bad for the death of a fictional character, and Terrifier certainly accomplishes this in the hacksaw scene. In a time-lapse transformation provided by Leone on YouTube, we can see the makeup team transform David Howard Thornton into the feared and beloved Art the Clown. In an interview, Thornton said it typically takes 3 hours to complete the transformation. Unfortunately, good special effects alone are not enough to make a good movie. A horror movie needs good characters so you care about what happens to them. Terrifier's characters feel rigid and stereotypical. Even though I felt sympathetic for Dawn in the hacksaw scene, I don't care about her character in any other scene in this movie because she is portrayed as a stereotypical dumb blonde. While Art the Clown's mime-like antics are present in Terrifier, they do not have the bizarrely charming vibe present in Terrifier 2. The other characters in Terrifier, Tara and Vicky, are similarly unremarkable. However, Terrifier sets the stage for Terrifier 2, a movie with significantly improved characters. Terrifier 2 introduces final girl Sienna, played by Lauren Lavara. Sienna is the Terrifier franchise's Laurie Strode. Sienna is persistent, intelligent, and shares a deep bond with her brother after they both lost their father. Terrifier is a flawed movie, but it's worth watching because it's the first Damien Leone movie centered on Art the Clown. People who are interested in watching the Terrifier movies can skip Terrifier and watch Terrifier 2 without missing any essential plot points. However, despite its flaws, I recommend horror fans watch Terrifier because it shows what a skilled team can make with a low budget. I give this movie 2 stars out of 5.